Be me. Go camping. Atlantic biome south of Brasil, same parallel line as Pascoa Island is. One small portion of rice and a fishing pole. 2 days pass. No fish. No rice. Walking in the morning looking for berries. 404 not found. Stomach making noises. Go over a hill. A forest of fungus. Eat fungus in the past, no problem, edibles common here. Start collecting. Eat a full bag. Burp noise. Stomach full. Sit down in shade. Body getting heavy. SV gravity 999. Clouds are moving like atomic mushroom clouds. Dragonfly passes and leaves a trail in the air. Get up, follow the dragonfly trail. Remember how I felt when I was a child exploring the florists in the park close to home. So happy. Saw a humanoid form moving in the corner of my eyes. Stop, froze. Look, can't believe. A huge fucking naga, strong as an ox, no legs, just a tail. Naga stops, notice me. Naga look back very surprised. Seems like Naga is telling me WTF, how can you see me, scary as fuck. Master all. My courage and tell Naga WTF is happening, do you know, Naga very upset. Naga turn its back to me and go into the forest. Be me. Us Army. Stationed in Iraq, 2006. Really getting bad. I wasn't infantry and never saw live fire, but I definitely saw shit. It was hell during that time. One day we were in a very rural village. Big valley and hot and shitty as fuck. Basically we were building shit and getting them sorted out, waters, infrastructure, etc. My job was done, so I was basically hanging out with villagers, they were chill. Seeing their mud hits, just walking around. We head up to mountains, we were kinda in a valley. Can't see the whole village. We start playing catch. Some dude chucks it over the mountain. I go to get it alone. Fall. Literally knocked myself out. Was my third concussion and fucked me up hard. Wake up at night. Pitch black. Hear people shouting for me, pretty far though. Look around, eyes start to adjust. See an opening on the side of this plateau cliff kinda thing. Kinda a cave. Small though. See movement. It's black though, so it's just movement. Hear link. Related. Stay fucking silent. Terrified. Hear fucking sniffing. Link related the whole time. Can't move. Stay there what felt like hours. The same fucking thing never breaks. Never lulls. Finally fuck it and run up mountain. Fall again cuz dark. Land on my ass, people hear me and start coming. By now can see pretty. Good and dark. Terrified to look in that direction. See a long skinny naked man on all hours. No hair, pale as fuck. Mouth is fucking gaping open. Eyes white as fuck. Neck twisted in the creepiest fucking way. Freak the fuck out. Curl up in a ball until I help comes. Get laughed at all night. Fucking hated Iraq. This is what I heard. https://voca.ro/110UUS9ZWCKR. Pick is what it looked like. Was probably a homeless Iraqi, but at the time felt like the rake. Be me, 12 years old. It's Thanksgiving, 2012, and I'm celebrating the holiday with a feast at my grandparents' farm. Night falls. The farm is located in some pretty deep woods with a driveway that stretches about 200 yards and with only a single street lamp at the end of it. Father puts me on a bike and tells me to pedal out to said street lamp, knowing my pussy ass won't do it cause I'm scared of the dark. Told him I'd do it for $20. He agrees and I start rolling along the gravel driveway. Made it to the end. Feel good about myself. Turn around to see dear old dad had gone back into the house. The fear kicks in when I realize I'm alone. Start to nervously pedal back to the house. Hear the crunching of leaves in the tree line to my right. I remember that coyotes are a problem in the area and start pedaling faster. The crunching gets louder. Full panic sets in, and I wreck the bike. I get up and stupidly throw the bike at the direction of the noise. I see the bike land on the ground next to a tree. Start running my ass off towards the house. Make it inside, my chest heaving as I had never ran that fast before. My dad and the other adults ask me what was wrong. I tell them everything. They say it was probably a coyote. My grandpa tells me to get the bike. It's his after all. He grabs some flashlights and we go to search for the bike. It wasn't where I left it. Look up and see it mangled and caught in some branches about 20 feet in the air. Realize that whatever was after me put it there. Me and my grandfather head back to the house. Me and my family go home soon after that. That was the last time I ever went to the farm. My grandparents sold it a week later and moved into town. I still get nightmares of that night. I totally had a weird experience when I was young. Me in second grade. Had to share bed with younger brother because poor fag. One night wake up. Don't immediately need to use to the bathroom, so I wonder why I woke up. Note, our bed is pushed into a corner, and I slept on the outer side away from the wall. Turn to look a bro. He is literally floating above the bed. Flat as a board, with a good 2 feet of space between him and the bed. Some reason I'm not immediately frightened, rather I looked at him with a banal curiosity. Turn over, go back to sleep almost immediately. Wake up the next day believing it was a dream. Never mention it to anyone ever. 20 years later. Driving late at night with brother in the passenger seat. He's regaling with a ghost story he heard from a friend. He then tells me that he had an experience himself. That event from my childhood? He also remembers it. He remembers floating above the bed. He remembers not being able to move, but beyond that. Not much else. He, also believing it was a dream, never told anyone till then. I tell him what I remember. We're both a bit freaked that these memories coincided, which could only mean that it actually happened. And that's that, didn't really experience anything else in that house. Me. Must have been 9 or 10 yo parents work together and go out of town for a week. Staying with my uncle, cool ass dude, biggest man I've ever seen. Like 6'8", gotta be almost 400 pounds playing Pokemon Stadium in the living room. He comes up to me. Hey Anon, did you know I can levitate? Bullshit, show me. Get up and look him up and down, he says to watch this. Kinda grunts and strains his voice. His right foot lifts off the ground and Hess beaming smiling. Call bullshit, his left foot is still on the ground. Check again, get down to the floor. Get down sort of squat and bring my head level to the floor. Holy fuck, his cock is out, it must have been about 6 inches off the ground. Look up while still squatting, he's not hanging on anything, arms down to his side. Look back down at his feet and low, and behold his cock is still 6 inches off the ground, perfectly still. Thought his cock is back on the ground, refuses to demonstrate again, or teach me how. Dodges it every time. I bring it up. Eventually forget about it. Me. 8 years old. Coming home from school. I only lived a few blocks away, so I always walked home, even though it's in the culturally enriched part of town. Really creepy and stinky hobo grabs me by my jacket and pulls me into an alley. I'm too scared to scream. He tells me he knows my future. He tells me I'm going to get really fat. He says I'm going to spend all my time alone. In a dark room. All my friends will leave me. I will never got a job. I will never shower. I will never have sex. He whispers this last part into my ear. Somehow I can smell his hobo breath through my ear. Smells like the rest of him. He says your mother will die in her sleep tonight if you don't reply to this post. Me. Walking through the woods at night. Suddenly realize it's silent. Too silent. JPG. A smell hits my nostrils. Blood, copper, decay. Nearly retch. Once I'm in control again, I start to hear a new sound. Gurgling, from the woods to my left. Sounds like someone tries to talk while vomiting. But it gets more pronounced. Shit, I run. Gurgling follows, almost think I can hear words now. Oh shit, it actually is words. Fortnite, Batu get doon. Tin KLLLLS board ryak now. I die. Me. 8 years old. With family at local rec center pool. I would wear socks in the water because the pool tile would cut my feet after soaking in the water too long. Sock gets ripped, so I get out of the pool. Some tubby tubster runs past and knocks me into the deep end. Hit my head on the wall on my way in. Sinking quickly. Hit the bottom. Open my eyes. Halishatindia.mov. Fully breathing. See my own body suspended in a cloud of red. Suddenly I just see an explosion of bubbles and my body being pulled up like an abduction. Blackout. Wake up surrounded by people and booba in my face from the lifeguard lady who gave me CPR. Told my mom what I saw and she brushed it off and takes me to the hospital. It was my first out-of-body experience, and the part that always messed me up was that I could breathe underwater, while I can't even do that in dreams without accidentally holding my breath in my sleep. Got a good one for you guys. Be me, 7 or 8-ish. Go to famous hotel that's supposedly haunted. Stay in room with 2 beds, one for my parents and one for me, and sis who is 11 or 12-ish. Wake up in middle of night. See greenish ball of light floating slowly around in the room. Too scared to do anything but watch, while staying completely still. Nothing ends up happening while watching. Decide it's best to just hide under sheets and ignore it, sis right next to me, so I feel safe anyways. She's literally saved my life like 10+ times. I wouldn't be surprised if she fought off spirits and shit for me before. Eventually fall asleep. Next morning half believe it was a dream. Nothing burger anyway, so no point in telling anyone. Be 5 years later. Topic of hotel comes up at dinner. Say how I think it's actually haunted like everyone says, because I saw light. Sister looks surprised, I saw it too, it was green right, spooky.jpg. I really think it's somewhat haunted. Lots of creepy old paintings. Of kids on the walls too, which adds to the ambience.